Thank you 2311 for the tag, and hey, glad you're enjoying the content. So we got a tweet with over 4,700 likes from Philosophia Gaming that says, manga industry, not industry, manga industry translation in a nutshell. The manga creator, the Western Puritan translator. And I'll even add in a little caveat there, in my opinion. Translator / localizer. I think we could say localizer as well. Philosophia also adding this. Also, localizers and translators damage games / visual novels without regret. They tell you how much they deeply are interested in the Japanese culture, when the only thing they want to do is subvert it. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim Tsukasa Okino is a perfect example. Localizers literally bragged about this. And you can see an example here where the Japanese context reads, "This is more convenient for me. It lets me keep it a secret that I'm alive." In the English context, the English translation, the localization reads, "Let's say some binaries work for me and others don't. This lets me hide the fact that I'm even alive." I'm going to bring up another example. However, before I do, please consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying this sort of content, as I post similar segments every day. I take you back to the live-action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop, if you remember that being a thing, as it died within like 2 weeks after launch. And now I also present to you this from Digital Spy, Cowboy Bebop's Mason Alexander Park on Gren's new journey and righting the wrongs of the anime. Let me read that one more time, particularly the last part. Righting the wrongs of the anime. I don't want to rehash a bunch of old news. The point is pretty simple. Whether it's localizers or translators or English adaptation teams, oftentimes the people that work on these things actually hate the original intellectual property and decide to change it, deem fit to whatever they morally feel is right. Now, if you're not aware, Gren was originally a male character who was given an experimental drug that caused him to gain certain parts of a female anatomy, to put it simply. And to my understanding, as I have not actually watched the live action adaptation, they changed Gren's character, removed his entire backstory, and made him a non-binary character. In their words, righting the wrongs of the anime or something. Another classic example is of course Dragon Maid. One you might not be aware of though is Trails of Cold Steel 3, where localizers literally said on stream that they will change the context of jokes from Japan because they're too offensive to the Western audiences, basically, saying that Western audiences just have different values. Now, in my opinion, localizers should provide as accurate of a translation as possible. They should not just be plain morality police based off their own personal beliefs. And that's a wrap for this one. Hope you found this segment to be interesting and or entertaining. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.